flesh. For this reason, a man shall leave his father. That's easy. But here's the tester. And his mama. You know, some of the issues within your home ain't because of y'all too. You got mama in the bedroom, and the two shall become one. And the two shall become one. Here's the issue. Come here, Jay. Stand on the first step. Jay cannot fully embrace her until he fully embraces God. Yes, right. Catch this. So Jay's relationship with God is a direct reflection of how his relationship is going to be with her. I need a single woman real quick. Come here, Minister Gang. Come on, Eve. Stay right there, okay? This is what happens. We're ready for marriage, for my married people. We're ready for marriage. We go find her. We choose her. And notice this. I bring her before God and a host of people. Yeah. This is the direct structure of how your marriage is supposed to look with God. I'm going to revelate right here. So when you stand before the man or the priest who is marrying you, they represent God. When you stand next to your mate that you're about to marry, it's the direct reflection of how your marriage should look for the rest of your life. So you stand before God, God gives you the vows, you make the promises, all that stuff, you say, I do. You go on your honeymoon, and when you come back home, the man changes the structure. So he leaves you there, and he steps back in front because he says, I'm supposed to be over you.
All right. Tell it.
The Bible never said that he made woman a little lower than man. He said, I made man, M-A-N, which inclusive of woman, I made them a little lower than the angels. So what happens here is that he changes the structure of the marriage, and so he puts her behind him and he stands in front of her. But catch this, God did not take her out of his feet. Somebody gonna get it in a minute. He did not take her out of his feet. If he took her out of his feet, he would stand over top of her. But he took her out of his side, which means that when you find her, connect her back to where I got her from. I wish I had a church up in here. Which means if I don't eat, you don't eat with me. If I go, you go with me. If we struggle together. If I go to the next dimension, you go with me. I wish I had 25 people up in here today that will say, today, because I understand that the reason I got problems is because I got the wrong structure. You wanted to get back right? Put her back in her rightful position. You want the house to get back for peaceful? Put her back in her rightful position. Catch this. The woman is not out of order. The man is out of order because he won't stand up and be a man and say, this is where I need you to be at, by my side and not behind me. I wish I had a church up in here. Man up and be the man. Stop praying and say, God, won't you show her? Won't you tell her? No, God made you the head. Won't you? I ain't done with y'all. See, that's what some of us do. We get to the climax of the marriage and we want to run off. He said, I didn't put her behind you. I didn't put her in front of you. He said, leave your mother and father and be one. Which means I can't take a step without you. I can't make movement without you. Because we are
one.
And so the issue becomes this. After they're joined together, Adam and Eve are joined together. Watch this. She begins to have a conversation because he ain't talking. The issue here is that you have to know who each other are. You cannot want him to be you. And you cannot want her to be you. Would you be honest with me and say most of the issues within marriages start because of communication?